Disclaimer: if you decide to exercise, do it responsibly. Start nice and easy and build momentum. You should never rush the process of adaptation. Hi, my name is Oli and welcome to Bodyflight Spotlight. In this series, we're gonna cover the most common mistakes flyers make when learning one of the 4 basic static positions. In this episode, we are covering sit fly and the incapacity to fold and compress the lower body. Hopefully, this is gonna help you master your sit fly. So first of all, let's make this distinction. There is nothing wrong about flying long and tall. The problem is when it's involuntary. If the reason why you keep going back to a straight position is because you lack the capacity of compressing your body, then we have a problem. I think most people could perform a decent deep squat if they have the proper amount of weight on their shoulder. And that's because the weight/gravity helps the compression. But that's not what we're experiencing when flying. You see, in the tunnel, the wind is going to lift you up, but in order to sit fly, you need to squat down. So it's no longer your butt moving towards your feet held by gravity. It's actually your feet moving towards your butt by your own effort. And you're going to compress only as much as you physically can. And we're gonna ask you to hold this position for a long time too. There is a lot, and I mean a lot of people who simply cannot compress their lower body. So how are we going to test if this is going to be a struggle for you? Easy. Lay on your back. Arch to create space under your spine. Rest your arm by your side. And now, using only the strength of your legs and hips, you are going to bring your feet flexed as close as you can to your butt and hold this position. If you get tired after 20 seconds, or if you film yourself and realize that your feet are 1,000 miles away from your butt, then yeah, this video is for you, my friend. How is this going to affect your flight? You have less range of motion to work with, and that's going to impact everything. And this is a serious issue when learning sit fly, because first of all, it's going to be your first time experiencing high wind speed. Also, this issue in particular is notorious for sending people into the glass. You see, at a high wind speed, a slight extension of the hips can turn you into a meat missile in a blink of an eye. So who is responsible for this problem? Well, it's your lifestyle. You see, you're spending way too much time sitting and not enough time folding. So how are we going to correct this? Well, first we are going to strengthen all the flexors of the hips, of the knees, and the ankles. Then we are going to stretch all the extensors of all 3 joints. And finally, we are going to soften the entire body with a very fancy trick, a deep squat hold. Food for thoughts, and I'm going to close on this. Which one is more important, the pilot or the engine? Well, I believe that it's both. A skilled pilot in a powerful engine, that's a winning combination. I don't think it's a good idea to neglect one or the other. Working on technique is obviously necessary. Working on your physical limitation is a little less obvious, but just as necessary. I hope this was insightful and smooth and clear, just like a bag flare.